Hey guys, didn't think I was going to be putting a video out this soon, and sorry about the scenery. We're not going to be walking around because I have notes that I need to look at. Okay, first of all, I hope you all will be able to make sense of my rambling. Okay, do you remember back when I put the video out about Marlena Crawford, and I showed the picture of Summer that was taken on the phone? The one that the rescue squad supposedly put out there. Okay, well, the video that I did this morning was about Ronnie Lawson asking where those 4 hours went. And I went and watched another creator, and they brought up the fact of a picture on a phone being taken of the milk jug photo. And that sent a light bulb off in my head. The reason that Candace has a specific time stamp that she can remember when that video was taken or when that photo was taken at 3:09, and why that's the only time it shows up on her phone. I mean, she never uploaded it to TikTok. She never done anything like that with it. And it also connects the voice in the truck saying no. And we've all questioned who that might have been. And we all know that I personally think that it was Marlena. Well, let me tell you this story and you tell me what you think, okay? One day, not June the 15th, because everybody has commented that the photo in the truck, the milk jug photo, the baby's hair is way shorter than what it was in her swimming at the horse pond. So that's a possibility that it was taken some other day besides the 15th. Anyways, Marlena's riding in the truck with Candace. And yes, the whole spiel goes that the baby had her arm up. Marlena takes the video, takes the picture, whatever, and says the word no. Okay. And she has it on her own phone, not Candace's phone, but her own phone she does this with. It's a separate day than June 15th. Whatever may have happened to the baby on June 15th, and they needed to come up with a story and alibis and videos and all that stuff. Marlena says, oh, by the way, I've got that video. She sends the video to Candace at 3:09. That's why Candace knows exactly when it was sent. That's why it doesn't show up anywhere else, not on TikTok, not anywhere, because it wasn't taken with Candace's phone. Marlena sent it to her. That would also explain the picture being taken of somebody holding that phone of that picture. Now, that would also explain why she was so upset when I put that information out in the video about her. Was because, think about it, guys, the fire department is not going to say, okay, let's have a picture of your missing child and take another phone and do a snapshot of somebody holding a phone. They have the technology, or they would want a clearer picture. They would either have you Bluetooth it to them, send it to them. They would take your phone and download it themselves to their computers, something. They would not take and say, here, let me take a snapshot of your phone with that picture on it. So that would have been Candace taking the picture of Marlena holding that phone with that original picture on it. Now, also, that would explain how Marlena would have had it so quick to go along with the fire department alert that went out. Is because she already had it on her phone. that explains, Marlena being the voice in the truck, saying no. That would also explain why Marlena was going off about me having that information out there, is because she's worried that she is going to be drug into it, that it will prove that she was part of this. That would also prove why she's hiding. And also, everybody's saying, well, I myself have been saying, well, the tree trimmers saw Summer in the truck that morning. I mean, perhaps something happened to the baby the day before or something. And everybody's like, well, the tree trimmers saw her in the truck. Well, that might not have been her. Maybe it was the youngest boy. I mean, come on, Harsh Reality thinks that was the youngest boy. There's a few other creators that think that that's possibly the youngest boy that was seen in the truck that morning. Let me give you another little piece of tidbit of information. Now, Marlena told me when she threatened me about getting the video off and not talking about her, she says that my uncle, who is the lead detective on the case, will, take care of it. Well, do y'all remember back everybody talking about John Pruitt and how agitated he seemed when he did his interview about the case? That it was just bombarding him, or he was just really agitated, or he was disgusted with the case. Well, could you imagine if you're an uncle and you're a lead detective on a missing child's case, and perhaps allegedly he is her uncle, allegedly, Marlena has anything to do with it. Could you imagine your niece having something to do with the missing child, or at least hiding what happened? Could you imagine how agitated you would be about it? I mean, it's a thought. You never know, guys. It's all alleged. None of it's fact. I have no way to back any of it up. But I'm just saying, think about it. That would explain, I mean, if something happened to that baby around 2:30 or before, and they had that much time to cover it up, and Marlena's like, well, Candace, remember, I've got this video. I can just send it to you. And she sends it about 3:09. That would take off another hour that you didn't have to cover for. That would also explain the picture of the phone with the picture on it. Is if the original video and the original picture was not taken on Candace's phone, and it was taken by somebody else's phone and then sent to her. I mean, these are just all questions. I'm brainstorming, guys. It just hit me like a light bulb. And the first person I called was Jen, no filter. So I give her credit for some of this also. I mean, me and her brainstorm together all the time. So I want to give credit where credit's due. But I mean, just let me know what you guys think. Tell me your thoughts on all this. I mean, I could be just reaching. I don't know. But to me, that sort of makes sense. If the original milk jug video and the picture was not even taken on Candace's phone and was sent to her later on as part of a cover-up, it would explain why perhaps the lead detective in the case was more agitated than what we all think he should be. It helps fill in some of the stuff, that we have all had questions about. And I'm sorry, I just don't see the fire department saying, oh, here, let me take a picture of your missing child. Here, I'll just take a snapshot of your phone with the picture on it. That ain't happening. And I will take and repost on my community tab, I will repost the picture of the one that Marlena put out on her Facebook page, so that y'all can see exactly what she put out on her Facebook page. So y'all don't think I'm just crazy. It'll have the fire department alert that went with it on there. And until next time, guys, pray for all the kids. Pray for Summer. Pray for her brothers, the Mulaney kids. hug your own children, tell them you love them, and go see your parents, guys. And then tell me what you think of this video. Sorry about the scenery, but best I could do at the last minute.